talked about some benefits for the company itself promoting open source. But are there any negative aspects for the company?
Which company?
The company promoting open source.
You mean your company or
the company who is promoting open source?
I'm saying that.
Well, first of all, there is no Linux company. Okay, there's Red Hat, there's Novell. These are all different companies. So, is there any negative aspect for them, or any negative aspect for a company like IBM?
Beneficial for for the company itself. But is there any negative aspect of open source?
Is there any negative aspect of open source? Well, there will probably never be another Bill Gates. You see, Bill Gates made all of his money by spending very little money and charging a lot of money. Okay? So that's why he became the world's richest man. He's worth $80 billion. Now, that money had to come from someplace. Where did it come from? You! Yes, it came from you. Either you, your government, or something like that, right? Now, on the other, and where does Bill Gates live? Seattle. Seattle, Washington, United States.
United States.
Ah, so that money went from India to the United States. Now, what do you think that Bill Gates buys from India?
Because of the money, rupees. Because they
because of the population.
But what does he buy from India?
Nothing.
Doesn't buy anything from India. So all that money goes right to Bill Gates, and he doesn't buy anything from India. Doesn't sound very fair. So, I think it'd be better if India had a free software economy, where the money that you paid for your software stayed here in India, giving jobs to people who write software. See? And then that money that he earns in writing software, then he spends on food and clothing and housing here in India, which generates more jobs here in India. See? You know, I think that's a much better way, and I would rather see 80,000 millionaires in India than one 80 billionaire in the United States. They say, "Hey, Mad Dog, you're from the United States. Why do you feel that way?" Well, I feel that way because, quite frankly, I don't think that we're ever going to find any type of peace until everybody around the world has a decent living. And besides the fact the United States makes lots of things, and I'm sure that if we had 80,000 more millionaires in India, you'd find something to buy from the United States. So I'm not worried about it.